For tonight's supper, we are going to make black bean burgers. And to go with that, we had just a few of these French fries left in the freezer, but I think it's just enough for Corey and I. So I'm going to pop those in the air fryer, and then we'll get started on those black bean burgers. These black bean burgers are my own recipe, and I developed it over time, just playing around with it until I got it to where I felt it was the best bean burger ever. So I have a can of 15-ounce seasoned black beans. You want the seasoned ones for this. I am going to drain these, but I'm not going to rinse them. I'm just going to drain them. Okay, after I drain them, I'm going to put them in this bowl, and I'm going to take a fork and just lightly mash them. We don't want them like fully mashed, but we just want them a little bit mashed. We're looking to mash them enough, basically, that they're going to hold together. These were 85 cents a can, so this is a very frugal meal. Okay, about like that. There's still some whole ones in there, but they're a little bit mashed. Let me bring and zoom in a little bit here so you can see better. Okay. Then to that, we're going to add an egg. Now, I know eggs are expensive right now, and I'm using that as a binder. But if you don't have an egg, just go ahead and use like a splash of milk or two, enough just to incorporate this together right at the very end. If it won't form into a patty, like if it's the wrong consistency, just add enough milk if you need to, if you don't have the egg. But if you have the egg, that's the way the recipe is for an egg. Even with the price of eggs right now, if you do the math per egg, it really isn't as bad as what you think. Especially if you use a recipe that doesn't call for a lot of eggs. We do a lot of recipes of things that just take one egg. All right, now to that, we are going to add a half of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. A little salt and pepper. A little bit of this seasoning. Do you see what that says? Okay. I never say that word right, and my son makes fun of me, so I'm not going to say it. And it is 1/4 teaspoon. If you don't have that, use chili powder or smoked paprika. Just substitute. But in my opinion, this seasoning makes it. It gives it that super smoky taste. And then to that, we are going to add just a couple of little splashes of hot sauce, nothing too serious. Just something to give it a little bit of spice. Okay, we got one more ingredient to add, and it's raw onion. And we're going to mince it up fine, just a small onion. Okay, now I'm going to put it in this little thing and get it really minced. But you can mince it by hand if you need to. If you don't have a small onion, just use a piece of an onion. Use your own judgment on how much. Okay, in goes all that onion. Okay, once you get that incorporated, we are going to cook this on medium heat in a cast iron frying pan. If you don't have a cast iron frying pan, then you can use a regular frying pan, but it's going to turn out better in a cast iron frying pan. Okay, medium heat. And we are going to add just a little bit of olive oil because those beans do not have any grease to them, whereas hamburger would. Okay, and then we're going to add a tablespoon of butter to that to give it a little more flavor. So I'm just going to start forming it into patties and dropping it right down in there, and we'll just fry them up just like we would regular hamburgers. And they actually, with the black beans, look, they actually look like hamburgers. We got 6 out of it. I stretched it to get 6, but we got 6. Oh, they smell good already, guys. Now we have these Dollar Tree hamburger rolls, and we're going to toast these in the frying pan to go with these black bean burgers, and that will be delicious. Just going to put a little butter in my pan. I'm going to do this over medium heat because we don't want to scorch them. Okay, I've started to flip them. And as you can see, they get real brown and they look just like actual hamburgers here. It's just amazing to me. Let me magnify this. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and they smell so good. Don't they smell good, Corey? Mm. By the way, we do like this Dollar Tree bread. In case anybody's wondering, we've had the hot dog rolls so far and the English muffins, and I'm sure the hamburger buns will be equally as good. They feel nice and fresh. These are done. I'm just going to cheese them. I'm going to put a little fresh lettuce on these, and then you can top them with whatever condiments you want. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave me a comment if you would. Bye!